first thing Dr. Maxine Thorne noticed as she stepped onto the surface of Azulon was the unsettling silence. Not the silence of emptiness, but a silence that thrummed with life beneath the surface, as if the planet itself was holding its breath.
This is it.
Commander Caspian's voice crackled over her earpiece, breaking the spell.
Our new home.
Maxine glanced at the lush, vibrant landscape, a stark contrast to the barren wasteland Earth had become. The Azulonians, the planet's inhabitants, watched from a distance, their large, expressive eyes filled with an emotion Maxine couldn't quite place.
They look primitive.
Caspian had said in the briefing.
No match for our technology.
But as Maxine observed the Azulonians, she felt a nagging doubt. They moved with a grace and purpose that suggested a deep connection to their environment. She had been sent to study their biology, to find weaknesses. Instead, she found herself fascinated by their way of life. The more time Maxine spent on the planet Azulon, her unease grew. The Azulonians didn't use machines or tools. They seemed to communicate without words, their actions coordinated in perfect harmony. One night, unable to sleep, Maxine wandered into the forest. She found herself drawn to a clearing where the Azulonians had gathered, their eyes closed, their bodies swaying in unison. It was then she felt it, a presence in her mind, gentle yet insistent. Images flashed before her eyes, vast forests, clear rivers, a world unmarred by pollution and greed. She saw the Azulonians' history, their flight from a dying planet, their hope for a new beginning on Azulon. Maxine stumbled back, her heart pounding. The Azulonians were not primitive. They were survivors, refugees from humanity's past. She had to tell Commander Caspian to stop the invasion. But when she confronted him, his eyes were cold.
You're too soft, Thorne.
He sneered.
They're just another obstacle.
Desperation drove Maxine back to the Azulonians. She pleaded with them to share their story with her people. They agreed, linking their minds to hers, filling her with their memories, their pain. The final assault began at dawn. Maxine stood before the human soldiers, her voice trembling but resolute.
We can't do this,
she cried.
They are us. We destroyed their home once. We can't do it again.
Laughter and scorn met her words. Caspian ordered the attack. But the Azulonians had one last defense. As the soldiers advanced, the ground trembled and vines erupted from the soil, ensnaring the invaders. Maxine felt the collective consciousness of the Azulonians surge through her, their determination to protect their home. She made her choice.
Stop!
She screamed, her voice amplified by the Azulonians' power.
We are the invaders. This must end.
For a moment, the world stood still. Then, one by one, the soldiers lowered their weapons. Caspian's fury was palpable, but he was outnumbered. The invasion faltered, then ceased. Maxine stood with the Azulonians, her mind and heart open to a new way of living. Humanity had a chance to learn, to change, if only they were willing to listen.